وما كان المؤمنون لينفروا كافة. بسم الله والصلاة والسلام على رسوله الأمين. أما بعد, all praise and thanks due to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and may the peace and blessings of Allah be upon Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Al-Muallif rahmatullah alayhi, Sheikh Muhammad al-Ghazali. Today he's going to write and talks to us about al-qasd wal-ifaf, which means to economize and to have self-restraint in our life. وهذا العنوان لها أهمية كبيرة في حياتنا كمسلمين. قال: تضمن الإسلام طائفة من الإرشادات المتصلة بحياة المسلمين الخاصة، قصد بها إلى تنظيم شؤونهم البدنية والنفسية ووضعها على أساس كريم. He said that Islam consists of multiples of guidance that regulates our body, our psyches, and even our nutrition, clothing, homes. All these aspects fall on a well-established systems in Islam that invoke balance of our affairs and moderations. And these guidance, as he said, are built upon firm and noble foundations. قال: هي آداب تتعلق بمطعم الإنسان وملبسه ومسكنه وسائر آماله التي يسعى إليها في هذه الحياة. He said Islam regulates all these aspects of our life: food, clothing, homes, furnitures. Islam regulates all of that. لأن الإسلام دين وحياة، حياة ودين. And then he said that أما الإسلام فلن تجد فيه الرهبانية. He is now going to establish for us the picture of Islam in terms of its moderations, in terms of our food, nutrition, clothing, everything. He said Islam, it is not a deen that preaches or calls us to monasticism, which means الرهبانية. And we know that Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam قال: إن الله أبدلنا الرهبانية بالحنفية السمحة. حديث ورهبانية ابتدعوها. So basically, to seclude yourself in a way of a religion to the extent that you forget about everything that leads or has access to al-hayat. Islam is not teaching us that. No, Islam teaches us to live in an animalistic hayat that is driven by our shahawat, lust, whims, and other things. قال: كما أنك لن تجد فيه أي في هذا الدين الحيوانية القائمة على عبث الشهوات ومطاوعة الأهواء. And then he said: وينبغي أن نذكر حقيقة حماسة في هذا الشأن، هي أن حياة المؤمن المصدق بالدار الآخرة ليست كحياة الكافر الذي يعتبر عمره فوق الأرض هو دنياه وآخرته معا، هو فرصته الأولى والأخيرة لقضاء أموره. He said that it is necessary for us to know that Islam teaches us with moderations, because a mu'min, a true believing man or woman, he is living this life thinking that there is a transit to the hereafter. And his life on this earth, it is just transit. It is just for few years. You will live all the way to up to 70 years. But after that, مصيرك الأخير إلى ماذا؟ إلى القبر. فالمؤمن, a Muslim, his life is attached to the hereafter. Unlike a person who lives his life, the dunya, considering dunya to be his last chance. He doesn't think about al-akhirah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Holy Quran, إن الله يدخل الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات جنات تجري من تحتها الأنهار والذين كفروا يتمتعون ويأكلون كما تأكل الأنعام والنار مثوى لهم. Indeed, Allah will admit those men and women who believe in Allah and do righteous good deeds, jannatin in the heavens, tajri in heavens in which on which there's a rivers flowing. وَالَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا, and for those who disbelieve, يَتَمَتَّعُونَ, why those who believe enjoy themselves and eat as cattle eat. وَالنَّارُ مَثْوًى لَهُمْ, and hellfire is their that. And then in another ayah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, رُبَمَا يَوَدُّ الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا لَوْ كَانُوا مُسْلِمِينَ ذَرْهُمْ يَأْكُلُوا وَيَتَمَتَّعُوا وَيُلْهِهِمُ الْأَمَلُ فَسَوْفَ يَعْلَمُونَ. How much will those who disbelieved wish that they had been Muslimin in the hereafter, when they see the Muslimin enter in Jannah and the kuffar are going to hellfire. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, how much will those who disbelieve wish that they had been Muslims? Leave them to eat and enjoy, and let them be preoccupied with false hope. Now the mu'min, قال المؤلف أما المؤمن فهو يقسم آماله ورغائبه على معاشه ومعاده. A Muslim will do what? He will work hard for this life. He will hope for the best in this life and also work for the hereafter. He will not spend all his times in this life working hard for dunya فقط. لا. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Holy Quran, فَمِنَ النَّاسِ مَنْ يَقُولُ رَبَّنَا آتِنَا فِي الدُّنْيَا وَمَا لَهُ فِي الْآخِرَةِ مِنْ خَلَاقٍ وَمِنْهُمْ مَنْ يَقُولُ رَبَّنَا آتِنَا فِي الدُّنْيا حَسَنَةً وَفِي الْآخِرَةِ حَسَنَةً وَقِنَا عَذَابَ النَّارِ أُولَٰئِكَ لَهُمْ نَصِيبٌ مِمَّا كَسَبُوا وَاللَّهُ سَرِيعُ الْحِسَابِ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, فَمِنَ النَّاسِ, among mankind are people who that says رَبَّنَا آتِنَا فِي الدُّنْيا حَسَنَةً, oh Allah, give us good in this life. فقط. They just want this life. وَمَا لَهُ فِي الْآخِرَةِ, and those people, there will be no portion for them in the hereafter. There will be no nasib, no khalaq. However, there are a group of people, believing men and women, who says, وَمِنْهُمْ مَنْ يَقُولُ, and among mankind who says, رَبَّنَا آتِنَا فِي الدُّنْيَا حَسَنَةً, oh Allah, give us the good in this life, وَفِي الْآخِرَةِ, and in the hereafter, give us the good. وَقِنَا عَذَابَ النَّارِ, and protect us from the punishment of the hellfire. أُولَٰئِكَ, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, those people are the one, لَهُمْ نَصِيبٌ, or for them, allotted share of what they have earned in this life. مِمَّا كَسَبُوا وَاللَّهُ سَرِيعُ الْحِسَابِ, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is swift in reckoning. And we all know about Qarun. Qarun, among the wasiyah that people said, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, that his people told him, that وَابْتَغِي فِي مَا أَتَاكَ اللَّهُ الدَّارَ الْآخِرَةَ وَلَا تَنْسَ نَصِيبَكَ مِنَ الدُّنْيَا وَأَحْسِنْ كَمَا أَحْسَنَ اللَّهُ إِلَيْكَ وَلَا تَبْغِي الْفَسَادَ فِي الْأَرْضِ إِنَّ اللَّهَ لَا يُحِبُّ الْمُفْسِدِينَ. Meaning that seek what Allah has given to you in this dunya, seek what Allah has given to you at Dar al-Akhirah. What Allah has given you in this life, good, wealth, seek hereafter through that. Use what Allah has given you as a vessel for the hereafter. وَلَا تَنْسَ نَصِيبَكَ مِنَ الدُّنْيَا, and do not disregard the hayat of dunya. You can work, earn, and do all, seek the best for yourself in this life and your family, and also for the hereafter. And be good as Allah has been good with you. And do not spread evil, and do not seek evil on earth. إن الله لا يحب المفسدين. Now, الآن يبدأ لنا يشرح المؤلف ما هو القصد في حياة المسلم. قال بناء على ما تمهد من هذه القواعد يوصي الإسلام المرء ألا يكون عبد بطنه، بمعنى يعيش في الدنيا ليأكل فقط. He is saying that based on what we have learned, there are things that we should know now. One is that me and you, we should not live in this life just for our belly, to eat. That should not be the only concern of us. كي نأكل فقط. عبد, you should be a servant of your stomach or your belly. لا. He said that we should be a good servant who can eat good food, and also by doing that we can seek strength through that by worshipping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, for seeking the hereafter. قال النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم ما ملأ ابن آدم وعاء شر من بطنه. Adam, the son of Adam, has not filled any vessel that is evil than his stomach, than his belly. If you eat too much, you might be weak, you'll be sleepy, you will not be able to stand in salah to pray. وأكثر ما يحصل مثلا في رمضان عند الإفطار, there are people who will eat a lot to the extent that when they stand in salah, they cannot stand. يتمايل. Why? Because he has eaten more than what is required. That's what Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, that when you're eating, you should eat, you should divide your stomach into 3 portions. One for the food, one for water, and one for air. Jazakallah khair. So he is saying that we should have moderations in even the food that we eat. And then he said, that does not mean that Islam is saying that we should not eat, or we should not eat good food. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Holy Quran, لَيْسَ عَلَى الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا وَعَمِلُوا الصَّالِحَاتِ جُنَاحٌ فِي مَا طَعِمُوا إِذَا مَا اتَّقَوْا وَآمَنُوا وَعَمِلُوا الصَّالِحَاتِ ثُمَّ اتَّقَوْا وَآمَنُوا ثُمَّ اتَّقَوْا وَأَحْسَنُوا وَاللَّهُ يُحِبُّ الْمُحْسِنِينَ. Meaning that it will be, there's no sins upon those people who believe and do righteous good deeds. There's no sins upon them فِيمَا طَعِمُوا, what they have ate in the past. Either, as long as مَتَّقَوْا, they fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, وَآمَنُوا وَعَمِلُوا الصَّالِحَاتِ, and they believe and do righteous good deeds. ثُمَّ اتَّقَوْا, and again fear Allah and believe in Allah. ثُمَّ اتَّقَوْا, and also again they fear Allah and do good, righteous good deeds. And we found even Ibrahim alayhi salam, قال المؤلف ذكر قصة إبراهيم, when those angels that came, personified themselves and came to Ibrahim alayhi salam, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, remind us in Surah Dhariyat about them. هل أتاك حديث ضيف إبراهيم المكرمين. Among them, when they came to Ibrahim alayhi salam, قال المؤلف, قال وقد رأينا كرم أبي الأنبياء إبراهيم عليه السلام مع ضيوفه فقد بادر بذبح عجل سمين لهم وقدمه على المائدة دون استفسار أو انتظار. فراغ إلى أهله فجاء بعجل سمين فقربه إليهم فقال ألا تأكلون. Meaning that even Ibrahim alayhi salam, when his guests came to him, he went straight to his household, brought out a roasted calf for his duyuf, his guest. Meaning that he brought the best menu in town for his guest. So Islam commands us first to eat the best food, but we should have moderations in food that we eat. So if you are going out to go eat, you should not go out to eat from the most expensive restaurant. No, you should go and eat from the least bad foods. And this applies even to our cars. In 2008 سنة 2008 في واحد ثري كذا من دبي ماذا فعل؟ He put his car, وضع سيارته على الطائرة كي يمشي يرحل سيارته إلى ألمانيا. لماذا؟ لتغيير الزيت. He put his car, Mercedes-Benz, on airplane, 2008 or 2009. He put his car on an airplane to ship it to Germany for what? Just to change the oil. Can you imagine how many millions, thousands of dollars he spent in doing that? There are masakin that cannot eat food. Among the Muslims community, Muslims, ummah, there are people who are in need of medications. There's no food medications for them. If you can spend just money on that, you should know that you will be taken into account by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So everything that we do, we have to be a moderate persons. We have to embrace moderations. قال كمان والإسلام يوصي بالاعتدال في ارتداء الملابس. Even the clothes that we wear, we should economize. We should moderate. And in fact, he said, وَيُكْرَهُ لِلرَّجُلِ أَن يُبَاهِي بِهَا أَوْ يَتَخَايَلْ فِيهَا. And it is forbidden, according to the teachings of Islam, it is forbidden upon man to buy the most expensive clothes. For what reasons? In order to be boastful about it to others or to imitate women. تجد رجال أكرمكم الله, they will go out and buy chains, jewelry, and put on their neck, gold, put on their fingers. Okay? They want to be just like women. That is haram. It is forbidden in Islam. And in fact, according to the Mu'allif, فَرُبَّ امْرِئٍ لَا تُسَاوِي ثِيَابُهُ دِرْحَمًا تَرَجَّحَ نَفْسُهُ بِالْقَنَاطِيرِ الْمُقَنْطَرَةِ مِنَ الذَّهْبِ وَالْفِضَّةِ. There might be someone. This means that Islam does not base our appearance. Excuse me. There can be someone in our community, his clothes, he bought, probably he go out and buy his clothes from Family Dollar. But yet, his clothes, one of his clothes might be $5, $10. But yet, when he speaks, his words is better than gold and silver. That's what Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, رُبَّ أَشْعَثَ أَغْبَرَ ذِي طِمْرَيْنٍ لَوْ أَقْسَمَ عَلَى اللَّهِ لَأَبَرَّهُ. The Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said this about one of his companions, Al-Bara' bin Malik. He said, probably there is a man out there, his head is not combed, it's not organized, it's dusty, he has one or two clothes, and people don't look at him, do not consider him in that community. لَوْ أَقْسَمَ عَلَى اللَّهِ لَأَبَرَّهُ. If he swear by Allah, Allah will answer his call. Why? Because he is a servant of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He is a person who Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who has served Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. قال صلى الله عليه وسلم من لبث ثوب شهرة في الدنيا ألبسه الله ثوب مذلة يوم القيامة وألهب فيه نارا. If someone go out and wear a cloth just to show off in this dunya, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, in the hereafter, Yawm al-Qiyamah, Allah will put on that person, give him cloth of disgrace. He will be disgraced in the hereafter, and that cloth that he bought in this dunya in order to boast and show off will be atonement and punishment for him. Let us see this qissa, and this qissa was very interesting to me today when I saw this. عن أبي بردة قال دخلت على عائشة رضي الله عنها فأخرجت إلينا كساء ملبدا وإزارا مما يصنع اليمن وأقسمت بالله لقد قبض رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم في هذين الثوبين. This Nabi صلى الله عليه وسلم, Aisha رضي الله عنها, brought out two clothes, wet, torn, and he said, these are the clothes, I swear by Allah, these are the clothes that Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam soul was taken out. He was wearing these clothes, and it is just, you cannot say that it was just a common clothes. And قصة جابر قال حضرنا عرس علي وفاطمة, the wedding of Ali and Fatima, and we know Ali to be who? Son-in-law of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and Rabi' al-Khulafa al-Rashidin. He is the fourth Khalifa of the Muslimin, and he is among those people that were giving glad tidings to the Prophet, that were giving glad tidings by the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that he is among the dwellers of Jannah, al-Ashra al-Mubashirina bil-Jannah, and his wife is the daughter of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and he was the most persons closer to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam in face appearance. Let us see their wedding. What was there? قال حضرنا عرس علي وفاطمة فما رأينا عرسا كان أحسن. We came to the wedding of Ali and Fatima, and they were the best wedding that we ever attended, according to Jabir. And what was that? قال حشونا الفراش. We had a blanket. We spread out the blanket. وأتينا بتمر وزبيب. And we bought tamr and what? Zabib. They brought those tamr and zabib as a food. فأكلنا. And we ate from those, from the tamr and the zabib. وكان فراشها, the bed that she slept upon during her wedding, قال كان من إهاب كبش, was made out of sheep skin. That is the best, according to Jabir alayhi radiyallahu anh, that the wedding of Ali and Fatima, the food that they got was tamr and zabib. And the bed sheet that they had for the wedding was made out of what? Ihab kabshin, from skin of sheep. And if we compare those people, their status with Allah and us, and see what is the difference now in our weddings. There are some weddings, if you're going, you have to wear specific clothes. There are some weddings that in fact the groom and the bride has to be taken off in an airplane. And in fact, the house is going to be new one. I heard the news when we were in Saudi Arabia that there was a wedding. They built a new house, and the lady family went and saw little dust on the wall, and they said, we don't need this house. And there are many instances. يعني مشوا ووجدوا غبار على الجدار قالوا ما نبغى هذا. And there is bint Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, the daughter of the best of the best, the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. She is attended, her wedding is just tamr. And there, in fact, there are some YouTube, we found many pictures. I don't know if it is real or it's made of Photoshop or something like that. Wallahi, there is a naqa. They roasted this camel and they put rice, and there's men sitting like ala jamil jawanib, and they're eating from it. Huge food. And they won't finish with it. But yet, Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam, the son of the daughter of the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam, and Ali, their wedding was so simple that represented the true meaning of Islam. And in fact, that doesn't necessarily mean that we should not have a good wedding. No. Or we should not wear a good clothes. جاء رجل إلى رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم وعليه ثوب فقال له ألك مال؟ قال نعم. قال من أي المال؟ قال من كل المال قد أعطاني الله تعالى. قال فإذا أتاك الله مالا فليرى أثر نعمة الله عليك وكرامته. وقال صلى الله عليه وسلم ما على أحدكم إن وجد سعة أن يتخذ ثوبين ليوم الجمعة غير ثوبي محنته. Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, a man came to the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam, and he was wearing a dirty or old clothes like that. And the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam asked him, did Allah provided you with wealth? Do you have wealth? Are you rich? He said, yes, Allah has given me wealth. A lot of money. Cow, sheep, goat. I have everything. Camel. And then the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam said to him, if Allah gives you wealth, indeed, show the athar, the impact of Allah, the benefit of the favor of Allah upon you by wearing good clothes, clean clothes. So meaning that Islam commands us that we should wear good clothes, but we should be moderate when we are wearing our clothes, as the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said in this hadith. And finally, the Mu'allif يتحدث that Islam commands us that we should build houses. But if you are building houses, you should build it in a moderate way, and also things that this house that you are building here in this on this earth, it will perish, and you will die, and you will be buried underneath the earth. So you should work hard for al-akhirah, and when you are building house, you should build a house in a moderate way. And in fact, the food, the pot, the cup that we use, Islam makes it upon us haram for us to drink from ماذا؟ قال من آنية الذهب والفضة حرام علينا أن نشرب منها. لماذا؟ Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said that whoever eat from those gold or silver pot or cup, they will not eat from that of the Jannah. So all these things command us that we should live our life in a moderate way, and we should live our life thinking that there is al-akhirah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Holy Quran, وَيَوْمَ يُعْرَضُ الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا عَلَى النَّارِ أَذْهَبْتُمْ طَيِّبَاتِكُمْ فِي حَيَاتِكُمُ الدُّنْيَا وَاسْتَمْتَعْتُمْ بِهَا فَالْيَوْمَ تُجْزَوْنَ عَذَابَ الْهُونِ بِمَا كُنْتُمْ تَسْتَكْبِرُونَ فِي الْأَرْضِ بِغَيْرِ الْحَقِّ وَبِمَا كُنْتُمْ تَفْسُقُونَ. هذا وصل اللهم على نبينا محمد.
يا أيها الذين آمنوا قاتلوا الذين يلونكم من الكفار وليجدوا فيكم غلظة واعلموا أن الله مع المتقين. وإذا ما أنزلت سورة فمنهم من يقول أيكم زادته هذه إيمانا فأما الذين آمنوا فزادتهم إيمانا وهم يستبشرون. وأما الذين في قلوبهم مرض فزادتهم رجسا إلى رجسهم وماتوا وهم كافرون. أولا يرون أنهم يفتنون في كل عام مرة أو مرتين ثم لا يتوبون ولا هم يذكرون. وإذا ما أنزلت سورة نظر بعضهم إلى بعض هل يراكم من أحد ثم انصرفوا صرف الله قلوبهم بأنهم قوم لا يفقهون. لقد جاءكم رسول من أنفسكم عزيز عليه ما عنتم حريص عليكم بالمؤمنين رؤوف رحيم. فإن تولوا فقل حسبي الله لا إله إلا هو عليه توكلت وهو رب العرش العظيم.